You know what? I have had it with this culture war that has been raging on for the last few years. I have reached the conclusion that this culture war has actually caused movies and TV shows to become way more boring than ever. And actually ask yourself this question. Can you name one movie that you have genuinely enjoyed that is released within the last 5 years? And I'm not talking about the movie that you only watched once, thought it was good, and never watched again. Believe me, we all have those movies that we watched once, thought was okay, but then never had the urge to watch again. Like, actually think about it. Is there a movie that has come out in the last 5 years that made you want to go out of your way to watch it again? That list for me is getting smaller and smaller as time goes on for one simple reason. The culture war. What you have now that maybe existed at one time, but was a lot more subtle about it, is all of these movies and TV shows that pander to either side of the political spectrum. There used to be a time when that shit wouldn't fly in most movies. In fact, when James Cameron revealed that Aliens was an anti-Vietnam War movie about 30 years after the movie came out, it made headlines because there is nothing in that movie that is quote-unquote in your face about it being an anti-Vietnam War movie. When George Lucas revealed that parts of Return of the Jedi had anti-Vietnam War messaging, and specifically it was the battle on Endor with the Ewoks, that also made front page news for the same reasons. The political activism was a lot more subtle. It's there, it's present, but it can very easily be ignored. Nowadays, if you don't pander to either side, then it's a death sentence. Everyone goes on and on and on and on about the movies that pander to quote-unquote SJWs with their identity politics. I don't think I really need to give a lot of examples here. Movies like Mad Max Fury Road, Terminator Dark Fate, Strange World, the list goes on and on. The movies that are conveniently ignored are the quote-unquote anti-SJW type movies and shows. These movies and shows are just as bad for the same reasons as Mad Max Fury Road, Terminator Dark Fate, and Strange World. They pander to a demographic with certain belief systems. And I've been saying this for a while. Be careful about these movies and shows like Cobra Kai.
All right, everyone fall in. We have a new member joining us today. This is Devin Lee, our new female champion.
Hi. My pronouns are she, her.
The only pronouns we accept in this dojo are sensei and student.
Those are nouns.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think what I meant to say is quiet!
It's an imperative.
Tulsa King?
What's going on with this country in general nowadays? Does that mean like your generation? Seriously. Come on. And these pronouns. What the fuck is with the pronouns? He, she, him, they, the, boom, bang, ba, fang, cool. You know what my pronoun is? Guess. Time's up. Okay. It, as in it, can't take this shit anymore.
Or Last Man Standing, Tim Allen's most recent sitcom. That quote-unquote slam wokeness.
Do you want me to give you some notes before you send it in?
Why, send it in? What do you mean?
The faculty committee needs to approve it after they check for microaggressions.
Microaggressions? You mean like midget warriors?
No, they're objectionable words or phrases. For instance, midget warriors.
I know what microaggressions are. It's the latest liberal attack at free speech. And a lot of fun if you do them right.
A lot of times in these online communities, that is the only reason that these shows are getting praised. And these are the shows that I can just think of off the top of my head. These movies and shows don't have to be good. They just have to piss off Twitter. Producers, writers, directors all know that there will be flocks and flocks of people that will sing the praises of whatever movie or show is for just that reason alone. If you're one of those people that praises Last Man Standing because it makes fun of gender pronouns and other things that SJWs love, then you're just as bad as the SJWs, in my opinion. You are contributing to the decline of modern entertainment. This is why, in my opinion, older movies and shows are being quote-unquote rediscovered. Sure, you had some episodes of classic sitcoms like Roseanne deal with feminism and the IRS and Different Strokes with the Bicycle Man, but those were just 1 or 2 episodes of a show that had anywhere from 1 to 200 plus episodes over its run. Star Trek The Original Series, my personal favorite Star Trek show, only had politics in it that related to that particular episode, and then it was on to the next episode. It's it. It's done. It washes its hands clean, right? New adventure of the week. Same with the Twilight Zone from the 1960s, famously hosted by Rod Serling. The point I'm trying to make, and I know that I'm rambling on, is the focus on identity politics and entertainment has destroyed the discourse surrounding the movie or show. But we also need to call out the shows that are only quote-unquote slamming wokeness and nothing else. You can't say SJW politics are ruining entertainment while praising a movie or show that panders to your belief system. That, ladies and gentlemen, is what we call a hypocrite. How dare you push your SJW agenda on me and my family? But if the anti-SJW agenda is being pushed on me and my family instead, then that is perfectly okay.